Hello, everyone. Hope you're all good. Today, I want to talk about the importance of fathers. This is a subject that is very important to me, and I'm sure to almost anybody, any man. And if mom cares about kids, they should also care about this subject. Um, Today, there is an epidemic, especially in the United States, of kids that grow up in households without fathers. Sometimes fathers are not present, they don't want to be, and that's bad on them. Um, some other times it's because there's a divorce and maybe moms alienated the kids from the fathers. There's different reasons, but we have to say that the court system, and who has been in a divorce knows that the court system um, is a bit nasty against the fathers. Financially, in terms of custody, fathers that are traditional, which means they go to work and they take care of the family, are punished for being traditional. The logic is, oh, the mom was more with the kids, so the custody must goes more to the mother. And these kids are less time with fathers because they were working. Yeah, they were working to support the family. So it's ridiculous. And with the high divorce rates that we have a lot of kids that grow up without fathers. I'm a statistician, so I like numbers. I'm not just telling you my opinion. I like to read and analyze what I see. And I'm reading some stats here. So children from fatherless homes face higher rates of behavioral disorders. This is statistically proven. 85% of kids in prison, 71% of high school dropouts, and 90% of homeless, 90%, or runaway kids are from fatherless homes. They have also increased risk in poverty, depression, and suicide. So you don't need to be a data scientist like me to understand that there is a correlation between fathers not being around and kids having more problems. This is also when the fathers are around but they're useless. Some fathers are at home but they don't care. It's not that every father is good, but we're just talking about the fact that fathers are important, and most fathers are good, like most moms. Most moms care about the kids, and most fathers too. Men are good too, not only women. Yeah, maybe some people are surprised about that. Um, I recently read a book called The Boy Crisis. It's a book written by Dr. Farrell, and I saw an interview with him by Jordan Peterson talking about this book. You need to read. If you don't have time, watch a podcast with a summary of the book, listen to an audiobook while you're driving. If you have time to read, read. I personally don't have time to read, so I'm always listening to audiobooks. So 10, 12 hours, 15 hours, basically you have the book done. If you don't even have that this time, you can watch a podcast where the person who wrote the book talks about the basically the most important factors of this book. I just want to show you, and there's no excuse about money. I don't have money. No, why? And Audible subscription is like $15 per month, uh, and you get a free book per month, or you just buy the audiobook, or like now I'm looking at an Amazon page, uh, and sorry, it's Walmart, and I see that this book. I'll show you the screen. Let me add it here. So you see, that's how the book looks. This book costs $6.36. $6. So one less coffee maybe, and you buy the book, and you learn a lot of good stuff. Um, yeah, you must read. If you want to be an high value man, you have to read. Not only about work. If you care about your kids, you have to read because they're taking away kids from fathers. The courts system is incentivizing divorce. Many women think, oh, I'm getting away with half of what the father has. Wow, that's good. I'm tired of him. Yeah, and let me take the kids. I take half of the money. I get alimony. I get child support. Fuck it. I'm uh, I'm going to divorce. And that's why more than 80% of divorce is initiated by women. And if you go to college educated women, this is 90%. So they say that when men don't want to get married, well, maybe women don't want to stay married because they're divorcing. And it's not because all men are bad. I don't think so. So there's a problem. And this is not good for kids. It's not good for kids financially because there is two homes. Even if both parents work, they're still supporting two houses, not one, two rents, two internet subscriptions, two electricity bills just for the AC to cool down the house, two water bills. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. People shouldn't get married if they don't want to be together, if they don't know what is it running a household. And today, with Instagram and this social media crap, people think that it's not cool to be married. I tell you something, it's not cool to be old and with cats. Yes, because that is what is going to happen in 10, 20 years. There is other stats like how many women are single or will be single. Let me find this. How many women will be single in 2030? Yeah, that's, I'll tell you these numbers. I'm not the first to talk about this. I have seen other people talking about these stats. And these are numbers. This is research. We're not making this up. By 2030, 45% of women aged 25 to 44 in US are expected to be single, an increase from 2018. And I don't see numbers about how many will be childless. Let me see. And childless will be single or childless. Yeah, okay, so that was the same number, 45%. And when you are over 40, you can't have kids anymore. Then the others that are single and will have kids will have to raise these kids by themselves. Besides the boy crisis, there's another book I want to tell you about. It's called the Anxious Generation. I want to show you the how this the cover of this book looks like. Let me share my screen again. The Anxious Generation. This page is from Amazon. So you see, um, there is the um, cover. Jonathan Haidt is the person who wrote the book. You can get the audiobook. You can get the um, book. You can buy it, read it, and send it back to Amazon within 30 days. Just read it, do something. And this talks about the fact that kids today are using too much devices. And oh, guess what? When there is only one parent and there is nobody at home, what do? They watch TV, they watch the phone, they watch the iPad. Maybe there's no filters. They watch crap. They get addicted to porn, to TikTok videos, to YouTube shorts. And what are they learning? Nothing. And there's a lot of research in the boy crisis that talks about the delayed gratification. What is delayed gratification? The delayed gratification is something that usually the fathers apply. It's about a negotiation that kids learn um, to get a reward, but later if they do something. For example, fathers are more likely to say, if you do your homework, then you watch a movie at 7. Mothers too can do that. It's not a problem. But this is what the research is saying. And there's research even saying that fathers are more, kids with fathers are more likely to go to sleep early. That looks fun, yeah. Because, for example, what this research is giving some examples. So, um, The moms are very stricter with homework, which is not a bad thing. And maybe it's 9 p.m. and the kids realize they didn't do something. Fathers are more likely to say, "Go to sleep. You do it in the car tomorrow morning or on the bus." And mothers are like, "No, you have to do it now." And they go. In average, they sleep less. So this is nothing against moms, nothing against women. There's a lot of women that want fathers, and the fathers are not around. They don't care. But there is also a lot that push fathers away, that do everything to don't let the kids stay with with their fathers, and this is very bad. So I really suggest to read these two books, The Anxious Generation and The Boy Crisis, to understand why there is so many problems with kids today. Fathers are important. In some races, this problem is even higher. For example, unfortunately, the Afro-American cluster, the group of people, the percentage of kids without fathers is even higher. There's different problems there. The reasons why this happens, but the results are the same. Kids need both parents. This is very important. Kids need peace at home. They need to see healthy couples, fathers and mothers that respect each other. That's what they need to. They need to be used to the fact that you need a family, because without family, the expectations of life, just the outcomes are lower, are lower. Everybody's talking bad about families today. It sucks to be married. It sucks to have a wife. It sucks to have a husband. It's crazy. People are losing the brain, really. I've seen fathers getting hammered in court because they wanted to be with their kids. I know somebody personally who, as a kid with a woman who is bipolar and uh, very promiscuous, going to orgies and crazy stuff. And this guy had to fight 2 or 3 years to get the custody of his daughter. He's such a good father. Fathers are very important. If you read this book, you will see some stats that even when the child grows with one parent, the outcomes are better when they grow with the father. I'm sorry if somebody is offended about this, but these are the stats. Men are important. Men are different than women, and women are different than men. We're not talking about intelligence. We're talking about the fact that we do some things differently, and it's not a problem.